Shabbat Shalom, and welcome to 5 Minutes of Torah with the Beth Israel Rabbi. About 2 weeks ago, I was on a holiday at Strathcona Park. The last night, my son and I were up at the office outside the lodge, where we were able to access the internet. While we were sitting in the seats, we looked down, and there was a purse. I actually thought, I wonder if I should take the purse back to my room for the night so that I would be able to return it to the office the next day, which had already been closed for the evening. And then I looked at the purse and it looked a lot like a children's purse. So I decided to just leave it. The next day, as we were packing the car to leave, an adult asked me if I had seen her purse. And I actually had to apologize and say, yes, I did, but I thought it was a child's purse and it didn't have anything valuable in it. So I didn't go the extra measure in order to secure what might be in it, in order to be able to return it to its original owner. And in fact, I thought maybe if I just leave it sitting there, since there weren't really that many people at the lodge because of COVID-19, that if there were perhaps something valuable, the original owner would be able to recover it the next day. I have to admit, I felt terrible. I felt terrible on a number of different levels. I felt terrible simply because I had failed to return a lost object to its original owner. And someone, at least for a moment, hopefully she was able to be reunited with her purse, but at least for that moment, was very frightened that she had lost her purse and all of the valuables that were within it. Secondly, I've actually taught Mishnah Baba Metzia, the rabbinic text that tells us about all of the details in Jewish law regarding lost objects. Not only that, but that particular Mishnah bases itself on a couple parts of the Torah, one of which is this week's Torah portion, Parshat Ki Tetzei. There we learn that we are to return lost animals and lost objects to their original owners. And not only that, but in this week's Parsha it says that we're not allowed to not only not return a lost object, we're not even allowed to ignore the lost object. I didn't think that I was doing it at the moment, but I clearly did not follow this particular mitzvah. I missed the opportunity. I committed an aveira by not doing all that I could to return the lost object. At the time period when I had that opportunity, it wasn't exactly clear what I should do. But by the end of the 24-hour period, it was clear that I had made a mistake. Sometimes wanting to do the right thing, sometimes wanting to ensure that we are being a mensch in this world, leads us to make a mistake. I did that. And in fact, not only did I do that, but we all do that. And that is exactly why in this month of Elul, the last month on the Jewish calendar, we reflect back on the year that has taken place so that we'll be able to do better in the year to come. It is exactly why we celebrate Rosh Hashanah and Yom Kippur, so that we'll be able to ask other people and God for forgiveness, so that next year, when we face exactly the same situation, we'll do the right thing. A few days ago, we released a video and information about the high holidays, and there's going to be a lot more information coming out. I look forward to seeing everyone celebrating with us this year via the internet and online, as unfortunately our situation doesn't allow us to all come together. But even at home, even through the internet, we'll be able to come together as a community, to do tshuva, to repent for the mistakes that we've made, and to grow as human beings and as Jews. Shabbat Shalom.